So this thing goes live and then we go talking. Hey baby, we are live. Back in direct. I want to thank you for watching. I want to let it get hot. Let the people tune in real quick. Breaking news for you guys. Zack Britton will undergo left elbow surgery. This is the second Yankee player that I know of that's hurt so far. This is a big blow to the Yankee bullpen. Is it a factor? I don't really think so, but we're gonna explain it all here on the first inning. I want to welcome you to first inning. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button. It means a lot. It gets me up in the algorithm of YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, and I'm pretty much shadow banned. So if you don't hit the notification bell, you're pretty much not gonna see my video, or maybe not in the suggestions or anything. So if you're a true Yankee fan, a fan, and likes 100% original content, this is the First Inning Radio Show. You can find us on any platform given. Go find us. You can listen to us there. And I am the BX Bomber 2011, and you can find me on all social media as BX Bomber 2011. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. And we got some breaking news here, and it's very unfortunate news that Britton has to go left elbow surgery. And I'm gonna bring. Oh, Henry, what's up? Yeah, man, it's Henry. We got a case of the Ellsbury's going around again. I think, because I don't think they ever made a vaccine for the Ellsbury. The Ellsbury's. I don't know. I don't think they never made a vaccine for that. But let me show you this clip. Now, I don't know if the video will play. The video doesn't play, but maybe you can at least hear it. What Aaron Boone is gonna say about Zack Britton. And we're right now live on YouTube as well, and you can find us on Spotify as well, or on any podcast platform that you listen to. Just search the First Inning Radio Show, and you'll find it anywhere you can view it on. I am the BX Bomber 2011, and I'm along with Roger, the big Yankee fan. Say hello, Roger.
Hello, good afternoon, BX Bomber. And fortunately, the commissioner of baseball was able to finally implement the season. What happened was he went back to the March 26th situation, and because he's allowing the players to have prorated salaries, he was entitled to implementing a season. And I do have all of the details on the season, and I'll go through them whenever you would like me to.
Yeah, right now it sounds good, man. With the whole thing of I'm trying to find where the hell is the thing. Okay, so basically, they're gonna have a how you say, a summer training, training before the season, right? So the spring training, as they call it, would start July 1st, right? And then what they're saying is July 23rd or 24th,
right,
the season will begin. So they basically have 22 days, 20 days to get ready for the season. But this is 20 minutes to go as of 5:19.
Here is all of the official information. Right. Opening day will be either July 23rd or 24th. The season will be 60 games. The location will be the home ballparks. And health and safety, MLB's for
upcoming days. Announced on Tuesday. Now, the bullshit thing, that's the kind of same thing that. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Say that over, because you was breaking up as you said it. Off when the Yankees lost.
You got me?
Oh, okay. All remaining issues have been resolved, and players are reporting to training camps. Players report on July 1st. MLB players have accepted health and safety protocols. 40 games would be played against the American League East, and 20 games will be played against the National League East. And the health and safety protocols, players on the opposite team should not socialize, fraternize, or come within 6 feet of each other before the game, during warm-ups, or after the game. MLB agrees that all players who cohabitate with high-risk individuals, including a pregnant spouse, has the right to opt out and be paid with full service time. Previously, it was only high-risk players that could still be paid. Guys like Mike Trout and Garrett Cole and Bryce Harper have pregnant wives, and the players are told to report before July 1st for COVID testing. The union is waiting for MLB schedule to be done in 72 hours.
Within the last 2 months.
And the players are supposed to stagger their arrival time, so
that's news,
everybody
new news to me.
Does not arrive at one time.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
It hit me pretty
You're breaking
good.
up there.
I lost a good amount of weight. Now that sent him back a little bit in his bullpen.
Well, as we try to get Roger back on the air here,
been throwing pretty well.
It's going to be a 60-game schedule. So basically,
as a key piece of the bullpen.
Oh, you're back?
Setting up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, perfect. So basically, we're looking at a 60-game schedule, and basically a team. I guess the number one team would win about 40 games, right?
Now.
Right.
40, 43 games.
Management, like I know Yankee management.
Like that. So
where did I cut off? I apologize about that.
I'm not even sure.
Like I said.
But we'll just continue on and
we went through it with Tanaka.
And just talk about what's going on.
Because okay, well,
he got the burns.
Because now
pointed out he had.
I believe I heard that some players of the Phillies got tested positive for COVID-19.
And he got back
to
spring
find
training.
out that report. I did hear that.
Yeah.
If he does the surgery now, which will be what they said Thursday.
You're breaking up.
Someday, one of those days. So if they do it now, March.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
May.
I think I lost you again.
He'll be back to throwing again. So you might not see him.
I think I lost him.
So maybe July, August.
Can you hear me?
August the latest, I say. He'll be back with the team. But where does that leave the Yankee roster?
Can you hear me now?
Let's go check out the Yankee roster.
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
What I will say is that the players are supposed to report on July 1st, and the players have accepted the health and safety protocols.
Well, he's really not that developed
yet. 40 games will be played against the American League East by the Yankees, and 20 games will be played against the National League East.
That's just how it is.
And for the health and safety protocols, players on opposite teams should not socialize, fraternize, or come within 6 feet of each other before the game, during warm-ups, or after the game. And MLB agrees that all players who cohabitate with high-risk individuals, including a pregnant spouse, have the right to opt out and be paid with full service time. Previously, it was only high-risk players that could still be paid. Guys like Mike Trout has a pregnant wife, Garrett Cole, and Bryce Harper. And the players are told to report before July 1st for COVID testing. The union is waiting for MLB schedule to be done, and it should be done within the next 72 hours. And players are expected to stagger their arrival time so everyone does not arrive at once. And the designated hitter will be used for the first time in the National League ever. And for extra innings, a runner will be on second base to begin the 10th inning. So they will start the extra innings with a runner on second base. And no player will be arriving before
Michael King, he's another one.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You gotta say it over again.
And they will.
You're breaking up.
Clark Smith,
You're breaking
he's
up
out.
there a little bit.
So that's
okay,
one
let
that
me
you have
try
too,
this
like,
here.
Severino.
But
so now
I'm sorry.
you got 3
but
spots.
there's
on
gonna
the
be a lot of storylines this MLB season.
that can,
you know, and this 2020 season is gonna be a lot of storylines, man. And
Right.
there's gonna be a lot of baseball to follow.
Right, so,
like for one instance, they're gonna see Mookie Betts in a Dodgers uniform.
That was picture.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's gonna be unique.
So on the active
And
roster
they
list,
sent over to the
we still
Dodgers
got all
David
these
Price
same
too.
guys.
So David
Yes,
Price is
exactly.
over there,
Now,
and Mookie Betts. So that's
any
gonna
one of
be
these guys could take the bullpen. Could really get in the bullpen.
a
The
good
question is, who
spark
do you
for
make
that team,
as
man.
the setup man for
Right, and for extra innings,
Chapman? I think you
a
should
runner
put Chad Green
will be started on second base
the-
for extra
as
innings.
the
Yeah, and then we're gonna get to see
as the
Garrett
setup
Cole
man.
with the
Or
Yankees
you could
pitch.
even put Luis
You
Sessa.
know,
Luis Sessa
9
has
years,
some guts there too.
$324
Let's see the
million
depth chart
there.
here
So hopefully,
really quickly.
how many starts he'll get out of 60 games? Like 20?
Well, figure about 10 or 11 if
As they have it, this is your
he does
starting
not take
rotation.
uh,
Now, Luis Severino's out,
paternity leave
right?
because his
They
wife
got
is pregnant
Kugler,
and due any day.
Italian, Montgomery,
Oh,
Garcia, King.
snap.
Come on, that's
So
way
yeah, we
As
might
I
lose
was
him.
saying,
One,
the
2,
MLB
3, 4,
agrees
5,
that
6.
all
They got
players who
7.
cohabitate with high-risk individuals, including a pregnant spouse, have the right to opt
So
out and be paid
I
with
see your
full service
first
time.
4
Previously, it was
or
only
your first
high-risk
5.
players that could
They're trying to give it to
be
David
paid.
Garcia
And
as your 5th starter.
Mike Trout has a
But
pregnant wife,
I don't
Garrett
really
Cole,
think he's ready
and I believe
to
Bryce Harper
become a
as well.
starter yet.
Well, good thing you mentioned Mike
He's
Trout
playing,
because Mike
he's
Trout
pitching.
has
I
actually
think
helped
Domingo
now
Germán
on
is
the
a little more
Angels because the
experienced than
Angels
both those
just
guys
signed
than
Anthony
David
Rendon there.
Garcia. So I would
And
go hand in
they
hand
signed
with
him 7
Germán
years with the Angels.
right now.
And he's been an MVP and all that. So that's a great addition there. Good thing we don't have to play against them
Now,
this
here's
year.
your bullpen.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's a
Right.
good look.
Exactly.
You know, and
Yeah,
but the
go
only thing
ahead.
is
I'm sorry.
though, Mike Trout, he's turning 28. So now they call that his declining years. So now he's declining.
Thank you
now.
for responding. Sorry I didn't see
My
your
goodness,
text
yeah.
You know what I mean?
yesterday.
Yeah,
My
this is
goodness.
scientifically proven
More
stuff here.
injuries for the Yankees.
It's crazy.
What's new? Year
You know?
after
Right,
year.
exactly.
But
exactly.
that's the thing.
But
I'm trying
what
to
will be
explain
happening
in
is
this
the
video here as I try to move
Yankees
my
will be
cursor
playing 40
over.
games against
What I'm trying to explain
against the American
is
League
that no
East and
matter
20 games
what,
against the National League
no
East.
matter who gets hurt
Yeah.
this
And
year,
the
and
we have
then we're
somebody to
gonna have
replace
to
them.
then we're gonna have to play the
Okay?
Nationals.
So that's
You
what I'm
know,
trying to
and they
explain in
already
this
got a
video
hot
here, if
team
it makes
there,
any
and they're
sense.
looking to
There's
repeat
somebody to
a
take
World
the
Series.
place of a player
So
that
don't
gets
forget about the Nationals.
hurt.
That's a tough team
Now,
there. You know, and then they got the
Right.
universal
Two guys got hurt
DH
so
and all
far,
that
right?
stuff.
Clark
So
Smith,
you know,
he's
and they got
out,
pitchers
and
that can
Britton,
hit,
he's out.
so they can
Now,
really use their team if they
Smith,
really want to. You know what I
he
mean?
Oh
was
yes,
a
yes,
backup
and the
pitcher trying to fight for a spot
what I
on the
don't like
team.
very much, I hope it does not
Do we worry
stick
about him? Do we
for
really need him?
the
No,
future, is
but it would be great to
starting
have him as a backup.
extra inning games with a runner on
Now,
second base. That's
Britton,
also what they're going to be
we
doing.
got plenty of backups.
Yeah, that's the speeding up the game to make
So
somebody win
as
faster.
the bullpen goes,
You know,
as of
because
right
Exactly.
now,
they don't
it's
want to waste time
Chapman, Green,
in extra innings
O'Day,
and maybe get
Wilson,
somebody hurt
Sessa,
when they don't have to.
Loaisiga,
You know,
Albert Abreu,
and
Exactly.
Nick Nelson,
another
and
big
Tyler
story
Lyons.
this year
That's
is
your
gonna be how
bullpen
much people hate the
right now.
Astros.
So now they got to bring
You know what I'm saying?
one other
Right.
guy
I
to the
wonder.
bullpen.
Too bad
It'll
the
probably
Yankees
be
ain't gonna be able
for
to see the
now,
Astros in Yankee
since
Stadium
if you're gonna put
because
Domingo
they got to
Germán as your
stay
5th starter,
in the
I
Central, I
would
guess,
put Davy
or play the
Garcia
West Coast,
to
whatever
replace this
team they
kid.
play.
Right.
Actually,
They will have to
playing
play
Let
on the
him fight
West.
for a spot in the
You know what I
And there
mean?
is
So that
also
sucks.
rotation
some
throughout
things
the
about
year.
that
Now,
players,
if he does
60
good,
players are going to be
you
allowed to
just
come to spring
release
training.
you just
And
let go of the, not
MLB
let go,
has
but
the
you
right to
send down the weakest
relocate
link to the minor
teams to
leagues.
neutral sites
In
during the
my opinion,
season
that's
or
what you
during
do.
the postseason
You know what I mean?
if the COVID
So
outbreaks get very bad.
they got
So
plenty of guys. Let me
MLB
see if they
retains
have
the right to
replacements or something.
teams
You got
where
your
the COVID
catchers,
outbreak could be
is
very bad.
Gary Sanchez, Kyle
And
Higashioka.
players are prohibited
Now your
from
first
arriving
baseman
more
is
than
Luke
5
Voigt and
hours
Mike
before the
Ford.
game and staying more than 90 minutes after the game. And reporters have to leave 1 hour after
to be at first.
Game interview.
Now the people who can play second base.
The Cubs will open with 30 players on their roster for the first 15 days. 28 players up to day 28, and then 26 for the duration. And there will be no expanded roster in September.
DJ LeMahieu and Tyler Wade.
Okay, so that gives me a good timetable to what to look forward to, because it seems like if they play, what time they're gonna play baseball at 7 o'clock?
I would imagine that they would probably play a lot of evening games, you know, especially with it being late July and August, you know, just like the regular season. You know, you would expect them to play evening games because, you know, the summer is very hot.
Well, I know, but you know, you just
setup
guy. I mean, you lost your 8th inning guy. And now the Yankees are going to be until June now. They said he's
yeah, it is going to be very hot too, though. But I wonder if they're going to do that. But you know what? But then we're going to get to see Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton at the same time.
Yes. Apparently, Giancarlo Stanton is ready to play, and Aaron Hicks will be ready.
He'll be back
and Aaron Judge is supposed to be fully on the mend and be healthy and ready to play as well. The last report I heard.
That hurts though. You know that.
Well, hopefully, because allegedly they labeled them as the Smash Brothers. So let's see how far that goes. You know what I mean? So.
They don't have any,
exactly, but the spring training for them to actually start playing on the field and doing their exercising and everything, that will begin on July 3rd. But they want players to report before July 1st, and then they will get themselves all situated on July 1st and July 2nd, and their first workout will be on July 3rd.
Their first, wait, say it again?
They want players to report preferentially before July 1st, but then they will be reporting July 1st, and they will be getting themselves situated with COVID testing and getting everything taken care of, and their first workout will be on July 3rd.
Wow. Okay. So hopefully I can capture something
of
that nature at those times.
So, right. How is my reception now?
Yeah, it's good. It sounds good. And you know what? Since we're gonna have to play the East National League, National League East, as I can say, we're gonna have to play the Mets. About how many games? Like 6 games.
They are going to play 9 games. They're going to play 4 games against each of their National League East teams, and 10 games against the American League East teams.
So that means we're gonna have to see that Jacob DeGrom there, and you know he's going for his 3rd straight Cy Young Award.
Right. You will see DeGrom exactly.
And look, the Mets got Noah Syndergaard, and he's out after Tommy John surgery. And Rick Porcello and Michael Walker, they coming back. And got Marcus Stroman and Steven Matz.
Yeah, right. I mean,
so they got a good team.
They're owning up to it, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They certainly do. And the whole thing about this 60-game schedule is it's going to be a sprint. No team can really afford to have a slump for any period of time. And talking about injuries, the Yankees really have to try to stay as healthy as possible, because with the season only being 60 games, you know, a 10-game stretch, a bad 10-game stretch could knock someone out of the playoffs.
They just cannot stay healthy.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
And,
what it is. Maybe it's their regiments or what.
And I wanted to say too.
Article.
I believe Domingo Germán will be eligible to play as well. His suspension ended.
I mean,
I believe.
Oh, that's
Well, they
news
said
because the last I heard he would be out for this year because he has 63 games remaining. Is the last update I heard.
I think he's going to be eligible because of this whole coronavirus thing.
Oh, okay, that would be good then. I have not heard that yet. I did hear a report that he had 63 games still to go on his suspension, and that we might not see him until 2021. But because of the short season, that might be very good if we could see him this year.
Well, I think they're gonna honor his suspension because he didn't play for double that suspension.
Well, I think
he
I think he didn't find
the whole
out
coronavirus is actually double that, so he didn't play. He didn't play 100 and something games now because they're only gonna play. They're only gonna play 60 games. You see, his suspension was for only 60 games, right?
Right.
So he's missing another 60 games or so to play. You see what I mean? So they're kind of like honoring it, I believe, in some type of way. So look for him to be. Yeah. So look for him to be playing.
Well, yeah, I mean, they have to prove it.
And also, Jordan Montgomery looked very good in the spring train, in the early spring training that we had in February and March too. We have Jordan Montgomery back. We'll have Mom. We'll have Garrett Cole.
Oh man, check this out! I got breaking news right now. I got a statement from the Yankees, joint statement, and it just came in 2 hours ago. From ESPN, it says joint statement from the Yankees and Mets after New York and New Jersey and Connecticut agreed to impose a 14-day quarantine on travelers from coronavirus hotspots like Florida. So let me explain that again because I kind of messed up. It's a joint statement from the Yankees and Mets after New York and New Jersey and Connecticut agreed to impose a 14-day quarantine on travelers from coronavirus hotspots like Florida. The Yankees and Mets have been in touch with Governor Cuomo, and today they will work with New York State Health Department on continuing basis to coordinate the return of players from Florida to train in the New York next week.
10 people.
So they're trying to get him here, but already Yankee, but they got players already there. Yankee Stadium because they've been there already. You know,
right?
Like they already showed Gabriel Torres doing batting practice in the batting cage in Yankee Stadium, and they showed Garrett Cole throwing a bullpen session in Yankee Stadium
I think
already.
The Yankees could survive with 1 or 2 players injured.
So I understand. I heard about that earlier. That they were for the hotspot states. Phil Murphy and Cuomo have all decided that they are going to have the 14-day quarantine on the states that have high levels of COVID-19.
Yeah, and they're gonna find out a way to work with the health commissioner and Major League Baseball on protocols and guidelines. And they're just happy to do it, and that's from Governor Cuomo. So they're coming back somehow. They got to come up with some type of rules. That's crazy how the state has to govern what happens to the team, right?
Yes, well, it is. We have this pandemic going on, and many states are getting hit very hard again. States like Florida and Texas and Arizona. And we have really, they're talking about a second wave. We have really not even gone through the first wave. And it is really spreading out into other areas now, red state areas rather than blue states. It got hit very hard in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, and a lot of the inner cities. But now some of the rural states and the more conservative states are starting to get hit very hard.
Yeah, that's what's happening. But let's see what happens.
Oh, they get a hangnail. Forget about it. It's 30
because
days.
The hospitals are breaking themselves down, especially in New York. They're easing down the guidelines for hospitals. And you got to kind of, I don't know if you're gonna believe it or not. But
these guys.
what happened to all those protesters that were
Stanton,
protesting? Nobody got sick from that.
Tampa
So
Bay. Once they
I don't know why they're getting sick in different states. Because the states that are getting sick are states that weren't protesting. You know what I mean?
Yes, and it is really spreading out. And also, the protest just ended, and there's usually a little bit of a lag for a couple of weeks while this virus incubates, and it usually takes a couple of weeks before the cases start to show up.
It's over a month already. It's over a month.
Yeah, man. It's
Wow.
Hopefully nobody.
It's over
Well,
a
let me
month
see.
already.
That's what I'm saying.
George Floyd is still going on, isn't he? They're still
they're still protesting. Black Lives Matter every day. Yeah, and it's over a month already, man. Yeah. So
and the crazy
you can't say I don't know, man.
This year is an easy. This year is an easy.
You gotta make your own conclusions.
It's an easy league. The league isn't that strong.
Well, I tend to follow science closely. I know we have our both of us are wondering quite a bit about the origins of the virus, but now that it is spread and loose in the community, it is highly transmissible between people.
Just wear a mask for yourself and
they're like marketing players, right? Where they just help to sell tickets.
And I did hear that the state of Texas has protocols where they will allow up to 50% capacity. Governor Abbott of Texas will allow up to 50% capacity in stadiums. But would they allow the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros to have a 50% capacity while the other teams have empty stadiums?
That's the thing. You have to do it for all MLB teams. So maybe by September, you have people in the stands. It's gonna look like my backdrop right here. You're gonna see all the people down in the front row.
Exactly. That's how it will be, and I'm definitely looking forward. I'm looking forward to your reports beginning on July 1st. That'll be next Wednesday. So you do your reports from Yankee Stadium, and then we will also do a radio show next Wednesday.
I'm the new Jeff Passion. I'm the new John Heyman. I'm the new Ken Rosenthal. That's it. Bottom line. Just quit your jobs. Just forget it. Quit your jobs. There's school food is hiring if you need a job, and I help you out to get you one. So don't worry, quit your job. I'm coming. If you think he was number one,
sounds good.
If you think they was number one, be ready to be number two. That's all I say. Be ready to be number two.
That sounds good. That sounds good. And so that is everything that we have as of right now. There will be a designated National League.
Absolutely.
So
I really don't like the second base, the runner on second base during extra innings.
It is.
Well, they gotta end the game as quickly as possible.
You want to see the guy
you don't
play
want those guys
right.
to get hurt out there.
And he doesn't even make it.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess we said it all. I guess we can leave it there.
And then
Sounds good. I'm sorry about my reception earlier.
No, it's okay. We'll people will like it.
And not only that, when they get injured,
as
long as they stay patient.
You know what I mean?
And keep watching. They'll get through it. But I definitely want to thank everybody for watching and listening. And hopefully they hit the like button and subscribe and stuff like that. And we go on to the next thing. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. So long, everybody.
Take care.
See ya.
You know the drill.
Those are all the things they have to change this year. They have to change all those things.
Well, Britton and Chapman, I'm telling you right now, those two guys have this year and next year, they're gone. So if those two guys can't stay healthy too, the Yankees are going to have a major problem because I don't know what they're going to do now, the Yankees. But the problem is you can't panic and say, oh, now we have to go out there and trade Josh Hader. Because the Yankees can't make up for every single loss when they lose somebody. Oh, now we have to get this guy because we lost this guy. He got hurt. Josh Hader is, I just think the chances of them getting him is slim to none because they want like three major prospects. I don't know who they're going to make up to get Zack Britton.
That's going to be low. But The big loss there, like you said, is gonna be Chapman though.
Well, if he gets hurt,
you know what I mean?
Let's not jinx it here. But if he gets injured, God forbid, they're gonna be up shit's creek without a paddle.
Because Chapman, this is his last year, right, as a Yankee?
No, he's got this year and next season, and then that's it.
Oh, so we got 2 more, but still, it's like time is running out. You know what I mean?
And if Britton, I tell you, they dodged a big bullet with Britton with the bone chip, because if he would have gotten Tommy John surgery, he would have missed him all this season and all of next year, and then that would have been the end. The Yankees aren't going to re-sign him now. He's not going to get re-signed. Neither is Chapman. Those guys are saying bye-bye after these 2 years. That's it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring those guys back, and they're getting too old.
I think Chapman, he'll get signed by another team, but it's gonna be
they're not gonna retire. I don't think this is the last team they play on. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not gonna retire as Yankees because they're gonna be old. Chapman's gonna be 34 and Britton's gonna be 35, but then they're gonna go to probably other teams to close. Other teams that I guess need closers, but I like to know who the Yankees are going to replace for these 2 guys. Who they going to bring up? There's nobody good in their farm system.
No, they're gonna have to buy somebody again. You know, they're
gonna probably have to. They're gonna probably have to get somebody like another good dominant closer, because they're not gonna develop a great closer. Who was the last great closer they developed? Mariano Rivera.
Yeah,
they're not gonna get anybody.
That's true, man. That's the last guy, and he wasn't even a closer. He was trying to be a starter.
He started off as a starter, and they made him into the setup man with John Wetland, and they made him a closer. But he was the greatest. He was the greatest closer they ever developed. They're never gonna find a guy like that again, man. He was the greatest.
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm saying the Yankees are going to have problems in that bullpen. You're going to see in 2023, not this year or next year, by 2023, they're going to have a whole new bullpen. You're not going to see Chapman there. You're not going to see Britton. You're not going to see.
Right, the whole team is going to be gone. The whole bullpen is going to be depleted.
That's it. Yeah, I wonder what it's going to look like.
You know, you'll still have Clark Smith, Michael King.
Well, yeah, but Garcia. Those guys aren't relief pitchers. The only one that might be on the team is Chad Green. That's about it. Maybe he'll be left. That's it.
Nah, maybe not even him, because he's on his way out too.
Oh, he's not that old. He's 29. It's not like he's 30, 34, 35. They might keep Chad Green around, but those other guys won't be there. Darren O'Day, Justin Wilson.
They'll be gone. Yeah. They'll be, and even on rotation, the whole team will be different. Even the people on the team on the field are going to be gone.
Well,
Torres.
By then, if the Yankees don't shape up and win a World Series in 2 years, they're gonna have to make major sacrifices. They're gonna have to do a lot of changes on this team. I agree with that 1,000%.
Yeah, that's why this season is so crucial.
Yep.
And actually trying to win, because this is as good as it gets, I think.
It does. It is, but I don't like it. I don't like the way this season has started off for us now so far. It looks like we were just about to get into the regular season without any injuries. It looked everything was good, right? Smooth sailing. And then this happens. Britton. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. What's next? They better not lose Aaron Judge or LeMahieu or Torres. Forget about it. Garrett Cole. If that happens, forget it.
I think they'll be fine for the rest of the season, man. I think they'll be able to hold out.
Yeah. We always say this though, and I always try to be positive. I don't want to. I'm sick of being positive. I have to be realistic. This is not the end of the injuries. It's just the beginning of it. Because I've said that last year, I said that the year before, and what happens every year? They get like 1 million injuries. The Yankees. You can't be positive with this team with their health. They never stay healthy.
That's why Cashman got so many guys. He signed so many people as backups.
Well, he tried to make moves. I don't think he made any improvements. I think he tried to make the team a little better, but I don't see a major improvement on this team. Corey Kluber and Tyon, I mean, they're old. They're guys that are coming off of injuries. And then you got those guys. See, I don't get that with the Yankees. Why would you want to sign guys that are coming off of major surgeries? Well, of course, Kluber had a elbow injury.
Yeah, Tommy John, I think.
Why would you want to get guys that are injury prone? We already have too many guys on this team that are already injury prone. I don't understand that. Why would you want to add those 2 guys to the team? Those guys fit right in with the Yankees. They fit right in. They're perfect.
Shout out to Cass Talk Show. He says the Yankees should sign David Robinson and Shane Green.
Please get out of here. I'm not telling you. I'm just saying that kid. They're not signing David Robinson. Now,
I don't think David Robinson.
Surgery, you want to get another guy? You want to sign another pitcher that came off of Tommy John surgery? Really? Sorry,
you can't really trust pitches that came off of Tommy John surgery neither. You know,
but how many guys do you want on this team that are injury prone? The whole entire team is hurt. They're all injury prone. There's not one guy on this team that can play on the field. Nobody. It's ridiculous.
You're right. I mean, they actually either got hurt or they're coming back from being hurt.
The bullpen is injury prone. The rotation is injury prone. The offense is injury prone. What isn't injury prone in the Yankees? The manager's injury prone. Everybody's injury prone.
They need to make a vaccine for the Ellsbury's, man. That's when it started.
Not only that, I'm starting to think that Ellsbury and Pavano are the Yankees training staff people because they can't stay healthy. What are they, athletic training people, Ellsbury and Pavano? The Yankees, they always get hurt. Maybe those guys are the training staff people.
and you know what? And you know what's crazy? We're talking about getting hurt. They got rid of their whole training staff last year.
I was just going to bring that up.
And got a whole new training staff.
New training staff. And everyone thought, now they're going to stay healthy. Those injuries aren't going to happen. Look what happened. Did it do anything? Did it really help the Yankees and their health problems?
No, it didn't. It's the same thing. You know, now we just...
Team's a joke.
I think now with the good doctors that they got now, they just prolong the injury type of thing. You know what I mean? They know how to cover it.
They're not doing their job, but the Yankees just suck. They can't stay healthy. These guys can't. They're not fit to play baseball. These guys are not athletes. They're not. They don't know how to stay healthy for a full season every year. Try staying healthy for 2-3 seasons. Let's see if they could do that. I love to see Aaron Judge play 150 games for the next 3 years.
You think at this point, Cass Talk Show says, you think it was a good idea? Should they had brought back Tanaka?
No, that wouldn't have done nothing because they're losing their bullpen now. They're going to lose if they lose all their bullpen guys.
We're finished. In a lot of trouble. Because we don't have nobody to replace these guys. But
now, what would have Tanaka done to make up for Zack Britton? Zack Britton's a relief pitcher. We need now. Well, now we have to replace Britton. Now, who the hell is going to replace Britton?
Well, if you have Tanaka, he would have been your fifth starter. Let's say, right? And Herman would have been probably in the bullpen.
You know what pisses me off too with these Yankee fans though? I think it's to the point now where they even admit that it's getting ridiculous now. They know it now. I'm sick of every time we get injuries. They're like always optimistic all the time. Oh, don't worry, don't panic. Next man up. But how many more times are we going to keep hearing this though? Next man up.
Well, we can't live off. The Yankees cannot live off the next man up thing. That's the bottom line.
They can't live like this.
Not this year.
Like this. You can't. This team is killing me. They're going to put me to my early grave. This team. I can't take this anymore. I really can't.
The Yankees nearly killed the manager. He has to get a pacemaker.
Yeah, they did. They made the poor guy get a pacemaker. I don't mean to say that, but
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, thank God he's going to be okay.
That's how bad it is. You know,
God, thank God he's okay. You know, Perez got answered. Boone's all right because I heard that pacemaker is a very risky surgery. I heard you got to know what you're doing. They said that surgery is not easy. They're saying the most experienced doctors do that stuff. You got to be careful. So thank God he's all right. But what I'm trying to say is this team is really they're going to give us all a heart attack. I think they're going to put us all in the grave, the Yankees.
I mean, I think every Yankee fan at least dies at least one time in the season and comes back to life. You know what I'm saying?
This team will give you more gray hairs. This team.
Oh yeah. They give you a heart attack, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all that, man. Depression, anxiety.
And then when they are healthy, they can't even produce in the playoffs. They can't even contribute to that.
I mean, this team can emotionally F your ass up. I mean, bad.
I don't get it. I never thought. Isn't this supposed to be a winning organization? Isn't this the same team that won 27 championships? And yet we can't win. We're not a winning team, though. And we get injuries like crazy, and we can't stay healthy. I just can't figure it out with the Yankees.
To talk to a Cass Talk Show, right? The starting rotation is still a question mark. You know what I mean? The starting rotation.
I'm a little concerned about their rotation and their bullpen, believe it or not. I'm more worried about that.
Because look, right after Garrett Cole is proven already, right? But everybody after Cole is a question mark because nobody has been proven yet. Nobody's pitched. Everybody's coming back from injury, this and that. So we don't even know how these guys are going to do at all. On paper, these guys are World Series pitchers. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, we don't even know what they are yet.
Yeah, so you know what? It makes me upset too. I look forward to this team every year going into the season. I was looking forward to another season of this team. Like we were putting together like a really great squad. We looked like maybe this team was actually going to win a World Series. I was looking forward to it. Then all these injuries always hit. It just pisses me off. We have such a great team on the field. We put probably the best platoon of players out there, right? And then what happens every single year? Injuries come. We just can never enjoy this team. We can't like marinate with this team. We can't like we never have like a nice nightcap with this team, right?
It's true, man. It's like they can't gel together, man. I think
it's not even the gelling though. I'm just talking about the injuries though. That's killing me. That the injuries, we can't have a nice peaceful time with the Yankees. We can't have an enjoy a season where this team could stay healthy.
We're a well-oiled machine. That's what you want to be, a well-oiled machine. Like the Hindenburg.
I was looking forward to this. We have 3 weeks left. We were just about to approach the regular season, and then this happens. It's like ridiculous. Everything looked like it's like the calm before the storm. It's like everything was going good, and everything's going bad again.
Yeah, man. So now, I think the Yankees did they win today or lost today? I think they lost, right?
They actually lost by it was 6-5. I didn't even care about the game. I just wanted to know if Britton was okay. Well, hey, look. He's got to remove a bone. He's got to remove a bone chip. It could have been a lot worse. Imagine if it was Tommy John. Forget it.
Yeah, he would have been out for the year.
He's coming back, but he's not going to come back until like June, July. Right?
He would have been out for the year.
Oh yeah, then he would have been out in the next year too.
He would have came back next year spring training.
Now you got Severino injured too. Well, he was already here, but now you got to have him come back the same time as Severino. So it's almost like in a way the Yankees are going to get like two. What do you call it? They're going to get 2 acquisitions in the deadline.
Yeah, but man, Severino, he's been hurt for over 3 years now.
Yeah.
He got hurt in 2018. They prolonged it.
No, I'm not relying on Severino, but I'm just saying getting those 2 guys back at the same time, could be like big pickups. But do we really need Britton injured? I mean, I thought we were just going to get Severino and that's it. I was hoping that was the only injury we were going to get this year. Yeah, right. Think again.
And you know what? Will Zimmerman makes a good point. They gave Severino an $8 million extension.
His contract is coming up soon too. I think he only has like 2 years left, and he's a free agent. Say bye to him. I'm not giving him no contract extension. He got one already, Severino. That was a horrible contract.
Yeah, I mean,
if he stayed injured the whole entire contract.
I mean, I'm not gonna give him no more than $6 million. To come back.
No way. I'm not signing him back. I wouldn't sign any of these guys back. The only one I would sign back is Torres. About it for now.
I mean, right now, as we saying all this, right? The Yankees have to be looking towards the future for prospects, man.
Why would you want prospects if the Yankees don't even use these guys?
But you got to find some guys to fill these gaps, and when it comes to 2023, when these guys start leaving,
they have some guys in the farm system that are coming up. They have some good guys coming up. I don't care about the Yankees farm system. I want to win a World Series. I'm not worried about building a farm system. How about winning a World Series? It's 11 years. I'm not worried about the farm system. I could give a crap about their farm system.
Enough is enough. I want a
good farm system too, but in the long run, don't you want to win a World Series? I mean, who cares about the farm system?
No, it's true, man. We want to win the Yankees want to win a World Series yesterday. You know what I mean? And do it again.
They got to worry about winning a championship, this team. Never mind building their future. Yeah, you want to have a good future, because when these guys are gone. But that's something they have to worry about, along the way. They have to win. I'm not saying I want to break the whole team up after they win, like the Red Sox did. They got rid of everybody. They got rid of the Mets. But, I mean, that was wrong. And the Cubs did the same thing. They won a championship, and they got rid of everybody. Yankees are not like that. They're not going to do that. But what I'm saying is, if you focus too much on their farm system, you're not going to focus on a World Series. You can't think about that now. The Yankees have to win a World Series. We'll worry about that like another time. They have to
they have to, like what people are saying, what Will Zimmerman is saying, these guys have to earn their spots, and these guys have to earn these contracts too.
Well, none of them do. I told you, none of our guys play. These guys do not deserve any contract extensions, and they're not everyday players. Judge and Stan are part-time players. They're not everyday players. How are these guys everyday players when they never can stay on the field? Freaking backup players.
Do you think? So let me ask you: do you think Major League Baseball should change the way they set up contracts?
They should be getting 12, 13 years. That's ridiculous.
Where you get paid on how you perform. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get
it's
extra,
really I wouldn't give Aaron Judge no 10-year contract.
I mean, you get paid on based on your baseball card. How about that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then we go from there. How much you get paid a year? You know what I mean? But you should be able to allow to be get like they'll set one flat rate for $6 million, but if you do great and get all these milestones, they'll give you 8 million, 10 million. You know what I mean?
I
or
wouldn't
higher.
give these guys huge contracts. No, I don't believe in it. Garrett Cole is the only one I believed in because we were desperate. We were desperate for a number one starter. We needed
him. We needed him because right
Yeah.
now, without Garrett Cole, the Yankees won't even be a first place team.
Can you imagine though right now though if we didn't have Garrett Cole right now with the
we wouldn't even have a chance. We wouldn't even have a chance.
Can you imagine? And it would have had DJ LeMahieu. Imagine if we didn't have DJ LeMahieu. Oh my God. Well, they would have been forget it. They wouldn't have been a playoff team.
If we didn't have Cole, probably your ace on the team would have been Tanaka. You know what I mean?
I don't even think so. I think they would have probably went with the young kids. Then we would have forget about it. Davey Garcia, Jordan Montgomery, Severino. You would have had to wait till he came back. Forget it. Yeah. This team, they're lucky they have him. He's like a savior. If they didn't have Cole, forget it. This team's not. They're nothing without him. Nothing without him.
It's true, man. Those guys make a big difference in the team.
Oh, they do.
You know, so yeah.
They're game changers. LeMahieu and Garrett Cole, those two guys, those are your best players. Those two guys are they're the bread and the butter. If you didn't have LeMahieu and Garrett Cole, Yankees wouldn't be a playoff team.
They got that diamond on that baseball card, man. You know, so they definitely game changers, man. It's true, man.
They are. I mean, if it wasn't for those two guys, they wouldn't get to the postseason, win a World Series or whatever.
If you take those guys and put them on any team right now in Major League Baseball, they're a World Series team.
Yeah, but they never could come through when they get to the playoffs. They can't get out of the American League. Look what happens every single year. They make it every year and they lose. They got healthy last year again, and what happened? They got everybody back last year, and then they made it and they lost. They lost in the first round. They lost to Tampa.
Yeah, we always lose in the first round.
Or the ALCS once in a while, but they never could get to the World Series or win the World Series. They either lose in the ALDS or the ALCS.
We got to get over that hump. That's the thing. They got to get over that hump, man.
You know? I mean, I'm not completely giving up on the Yankees. I'm not saying it's over. I just say these things because I get upset. I get frustrated. I don't mean to say the things I say. It's very hard to be a fan of this team, man. It really is. But then again, you could be a Mets fan. I guess that's worse.
Yeah. Mets fan is worse than being a Yankees fan. I mean,
we talk how bad it's being a Yankee fan, but then again, you could be a lot of other teams that are terrible. A lot of teams that are losing teams and never make it. And you gotta be blessed that you're a Yankee fan because the Yankees are considered really a great
team. The Yankees are the spoiled rich kids of baseball, man. That's what it is. You know,
they're still a winning team. They're still a great team. It's just that they can never stay healthy and they can't get over the hump. They can't win a World Series. That's their problem. And they never get the big hits when they need them. And they don't get pitching either.
Especially when it's dished for them right there. It's plated right there, and they still can't do it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But I think we said enough, man. I think we'll leave it here. And,
we're just gonna finish up saying. So let's just all. Look. I mean, I want to be positive, but I want to hope this is it. But man, I keep saying that to myself every time. And the more I keep saying that, the more injuries we get. So I've been keeping my mouth closed. I don't even want to say anything. I just want to see how the season plays out.
Yeah.
But this is not the last of the injuries. It just doesn't stop. I can't be convinced that this is going to be the last injury that we get. It just doesn't. It never stops.
Yeah, I just want to see them play, man. I just want to see them play and get over it.
Me too. That's all I want to do is see them play. Hopefully. And they have to get starting pitching. I think that's more of a concern than their bullpen. I still think their bullpen's actually in good shape. I still think they need starting pitching. Their pitching is a problem, man. That's a problem.
Yeah, we're gonna find out when we get into the season when we start winning and losing games.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make a trade at the deadline for a starter. Hopefully, Britton's back. Now you got him out. Yeah, it's just a shame now that this
But right now, the weakest link of the starting rotation is Davey Garcia.
Really?
He's been giving up home runs and all kind of stuff right now.
Yeah, I heard he was horrible in one of the games. Didn't he give up like 10, 11 runs or something?
I'm not sure, but he gave up 2 home runs today.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how many runs they got off of it, but I didn't see the game, but he gave up 2 home runs in the first inning. And the last game, in the first game he pitched too, he gave up, I think, 2 home runs in the first inning too.
Yeah.
You know?
They have to. I don't, man. It's just it's a constant struggle with this team. We have to we just gotta hang on for dear life. It's just hard. It's hard, man. It's just But we've been through worse situations than this. This is actually not the worst case. This is well, no, this is the worst case. But I think worse would have been maybe Tommy John for Britton. Forget it. Then he would have been done. It's just a shame that we got to deal with this now.
Yeah, man, it is a shame, but we'll get through it, man. The Yankees will get through it.
It's a tough pill to swallow, but yeah, we got to get through it just like we always do.
Yeah, it's true, man. It sucks, but they just have to. That's baseball.
You know? Yeah, for them anyways, they never stay healthy. But no other teams get injuries like the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Padres, the White Sox. They get injuries, but not to the level of this. This is like insane. It's like it's constant.
They might get like one player the whole year.
They don't get injuries the way we do, and they get guys back, and we lose these guys. We lose them for months.
Nah, man, players get injured like if they tested positive for coronavirus, man.
I know, but I'm just saying the level of injuries that we get are ridiculous. No team in sports gets injuries like we do. Or baseball in general, look at all the other teams in baseball. There's 30, 29 teams. You look at their injuries they get. They don't get injuries like the way we get them. We get like 10 million injuries.
It's true, man. It's so true, man. We do get a lot of injuries. That's something I don't know, man. How they gonna prevent that? You know, I guess they're just gonna have to play.
That's a mystery, man. I don't know if we're ever gonna be able to prevent it. I hope something come up with like a miracle and something that we don't get these injuries anymore, and we finally can stay healthy for good. Something has to give. I mean, something's got to give. They have to come up with some kind of some new routine for these guys and pitches too. Look at Britton. He's not an everyday player. How the hell did he get injured? I mean, their position plays and their pitches. They have to find something like a cure or something. This is ridiculous. It's every year now. It's out of hand.
Maybe
it's going to be a constant thing until they don't figure. If they don't figure this out, this is going to be a constant thing every year.
I don't know if they have a special training for these guys to get their arm ready. You know, where they build it up or something.
Their training staff is not the problem though. It's the players. It's them. They cannot stay healthy. If you get a whole new training staff and you still get injuries, don't you think it's the players then? Because if they got a whole new athletic training staff, and those guys are supposed to be the best. I heard that Phil Cressy, whatever his name is, he's supposed to be the best.
Right.
And they still get injured.
Right. So it's true.
Eric Cressy, whatever his name is, he's supposed to be like one of the best athletic training staff members. They said he worked with Scherzer, he worked with Verlander. They said he was like number one, and the Yankees have him, and they still can't stay healthy. So I don't know, man. But anyways, I don't the show was great, and then thanks for another great episode.
Yeah, man, it's great. It was a good episode, man. We're gonna find out what they're gonna do, man. But we'll end it here, though. We'll end the show here, and it was good. And we'll be back again on Friday.
All right, man.
But it was good talking, though.
Great talking, man. I'll see you then.
All right, see you then. So let me end the show here, and I want to thank everybody for watching. That was Michael Caputo. You can find him on Instagram over there. And what can I say? Yankees have to take their time, do it right, and play ball, man. That's it. So please, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, share. It gets me through the algorithm. You know what I mean? Which has been working. It does work. So without you, there is no me. So thank you for watching. It's the First Inning Radio Show. On all platforms, you can Google the First Inning Radio Show and you'll find me. So thank you for watching, and so long, everybody. See ya. See you in the next one.